What's up, y'all? Will here at Schedule Fly. This is another in our Timeless Advice series, and honestly, this is advice that is probably very, very hard to follow, which made it so memorable when I first experienced this. In 2013, we went down to the Riverside market in Fort Lauderdale, Florida to film, and this was part of our Restaurant Owners Uncorked video series. And it's, to this day, the experience I had there was different than an experience I've had anywhere else, whether I've visited for Schedule Fly or personally. Amazing, amazing, amazing place. And this part of that place is one of the things that I found so fascinating and why we wanted to go film there. And it has to do with the honor system. So I will tell you all about that here in a moment, just very briefly. This episode is sponsored by Schedule Fly. If your restaurant has pencil and paper, Excel, you're taking a picture of the schedule and texting it out. If you don't have a scheduling software, or you don't love your scheduling software, or don't love the way they support it, or you're paying a lot of money for that software, we'd love a chance to serve you and your crew. We have a very simple, easy user interface. We have legendary customer support, and we've been doing this 15 years. We've grown to 6,000 restaurants through word of mouth. To this day, there are tens of thousands of restaurants that don't have a scheduling software. And if you don't need it, don't use one. You get nickel and dimed enough. There's so many, you can die a death by 1,000 cuts real fast in the restaurant industry. But if you are to a point where your scheduling is giving you headaches or communication breakdown happens every now and then, we can make that a lot easier for you. And we'd love to have your team try Schedule Fly for free for 30 days. You can go to schedulefly.com, set up the free trial. My cell phone number is on there. I'm very happy to help if you need anything. Otherwise, we leave you alone. We don't have any salespeople. Nobody's going to be pressuring you to close the sale and become a customer. So if at the end of the 30 days you're happy, throw your credit card in there and start paying month to month. No setup fee, no cancellation fee, no contract. And we've never changed our pricing in 15 years. So check us out, schedulefly.com. Second, we are sponsored by Flip. Proudly, we're sponsored by Flip, FLYP, flipmoney.com, or you can find Flip in the App Store, and again, that's FLYP. Flip is a very cool mobile banking platform started by some people we know. We're very proud to have them as a partner here at Schedule Fly. We have a ton of people that use Flip that are Schedule Fly end users. And what they get is they get a web-based checking account. They get a debit card, and there will be more products coming soon, but that debit card is a rewards-based debit card. So when you use the Flip card, every time you use it, you pull your phone out, you spin the Flip wheel on your Flip app, and you might win 1% cash back, or 2%, or 5%, or 10%, or 50%, or even up to 110% cash back. It's rare, but it happens. If you don't win cash, you might win Flip coins. And so it gamifies the process of using your debit card. But the good news is there's no ATM fees at 37,000 ATMs. There's no overdraft fees. There's no minimum balance. There's none of that stuff. All the nickel and dime things that the banks typically do, they don't have that. Simple, easy, clean, fun, great customer service. So check them out. Go to the App Store, Flip, FLYP, or flipmoney.com. If you use the promo code ScheduleFly, then all you got to do in the first 30 days is spend $100 on your debit card, and they're going to give you $20. So check it out. Okay, back to Riverside. Lisa and Julian Siegel, husband and wife pair, started this place. Fascinating, fascinating place. Great story. If you want to read the whole story, check out our Restaurant Owners Uncorked Part 2. That's our second book, published in 2017. You can get it on Amazon. But here's my question, and my question will sort of reveal what I'm talking about here. And you'll hear a short but sweet and powerful answer from Lisa. So here's my question. Lisa, when I visited 3 years ago, you had an honor system where people can grab beer from a cooler and then tell a server or the cashier how many they took. Do you still do that? And here's Lisa, quote, "We have continued to do that. People still tell us that we're insane and how it shouldn't work because we must have all this loss and breakage. That's really just not true. I'd say it's a minimal amount of bottles that maybe don't get paid for. It's not so extraordinary that we even feel it. When you put out into the world that you trust someone, they want to continue having that trust." We have the empty six-pack holders. So if a server sees 4 beers on your table, she's going to go over and give you one of those empty six-pack holders and put them in there. No one wants to be fumbling with all these empty bottles walking through the restaurant. We still fill up those empty six-pack bottles, and you bring them up to the front, and that's how we cash you out. We're still doing it that way. End quote. When you put out into the world that you trust someone, they want to continue having that trust. I loved it. I loved how comfortable and welcomed I felt when I was there and just walking up. I mean, they got like 500 types of beers. It's not a cooler. It's 15 or 20. It was a former convenience store, so it's like a whole wall with, glass doors, and they've got, I think it's literally like 500 types of beers. So you just go grab one and you drink it, and you just hold on to your bottles, and they give you the six-pack holder, and then you go up there and you tell them what you had, and they cash you out. Total honor system. Amazing. Think about what that does and how welcome that makes people feel and why they might want to return. Thank you all for listening. More of these coming soon. I'm out.